morning, honorable adjudicators, respected opponent, and fellow debaters. So, this motion is this House prepare a work where critical resources are governed by the International Material Agency. So, I will explain about definition and limitation for this motion, and then current problem in today's world, and why international regulation create a better system. So, the definition about this motion is International Material Agency refers to an agency that would act as a global organization with the goal to manage critical resources, reduce risk of shortages or trade conflicts, and encourage more sustainable and responsibility ways of using and expressing resources. Okay, so in this debate we only discuss about natural critical resources such as oil, natural gas, nickel, tin, and uranium. We do not discuss about food, water, labor, or ordinary products. This motion does not mean countries lose ownership over their resources. Indonesia still owns its mines and territory. However, there is an international agency that regulates trade, emergency supply, and anti-monopoly policy. So, countries cannot exploit resources recklessly or use them unfairly against others. Right now, the global resources system is unfair. Powerful countries and multinational corporations dominate the markets. Meanwhile, resource-rich developing countries often suffer environmental damage while receiving limited benefits. We can clearly see this in Indonesia. Indonesia is one of the world's largest producers of nickel, tin, and coal. For example, Indonesia is one of the biggest nickel producers in this world, especially in areas like Sulawesi and Maluku. Nickel is extremely important for electrical vehicle batteries, electronic, and modern technology. However, massive mining activities have caused deforestation, polluted rivers, damaged ecosystem, and conflict with local community like the street is broken because of them or something like that. Another example is tin mining is Bangka Belitung. Indonesia is one of the world's largest tin producer, but illegal and excessive mining has damaged forests, beaches, and marine ecosystem. This proves that without strong regulation, countries and corporations often prioritize profit over sustainability. So the first argument is international regulation prevents exploitation and monopoly. Our first argument is fairness and stability. Today, critical resources are often controlled by powerful corporations and countries. Developing countries like Indonesia might have the resources, but stronger countries often control the technology, processing, and global distribution. As a result, resources-rich countries still become dependent economically. International regulation can prevent a monopoly and then stabilize global price. This is important because critical resources affect the entire world, not only one country. Without regulation, stronger countries dominate the market while weaker community become suppliers only. So the impact is wider global trade, reduce economic exploitation. The second argument is preventing global conflict and dependency. Critical resources are not ordinary products. Countries need them for electricity, and then transportation, military technology. Because of this, countries often compete aggressively over resources without international regulation. Stronger countries can dominate supply chains and then manipulate price. Will be international regulation creates for more stable supply chains and then less geopolitical tension. The impact is more stable global economy and reduce political pressure between countries. If there is an opinion like powerful countries will still dominate, the conclusion is the government believes that critical resources should not become tools for explanation, monopoly, and environment destruction. Indonesia's experience with nickel and tin mining clearly show the dangers of uncontrolled extraction. A work with international regulation over critical resources is more fair, more stable, and more sustainable. Because these resources are too important to be controlled only by power and profit, for all these reasons, this House should strongly prefer a world where critical resources are governed internationally. Thank you.